Hello everyone, today we're going to have a special video. We're going to be doing an interview with Jordan Peterson himself. On call. Hello Mr. Peterson, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So I'm just going to ask you a few questions to sort of get your thought on things, especially as of late. So first of all, I just want to ask, how did you get such a big following? How did you get to where you are today?
Well, you see, I speak to a forgotten element of the population, especially young men. There's a hole in the market for a father figure. I'm that father figure. It's all a bit much at times, but I'm trying to spread a positive message.
So you're saying that these boys, these young men without father figures, basically worship you. They basically worship the ground you stand on. I gotta say, it always felt a little bit of cultish to me.
It basically is a cult. People give me loads of money because their daddy never loved them. I can even convince them to buy a $2,000 carpet with my signature on it.
Now, it is my understanding that a lot of these young men are clearly dispossessed, disposed, and I think one part of that may be women. How exactly, like they can't do well with women, they have trouble with women, women aren't giving them the time of day. What is your opinion about the modern woman?
A woman's existence is defined by the inflated value of her pussy. Men are thirsty, and this gives women power. This is why women don't like prostitutes. Letting men have sex with women whenever they want in exchange for money devalues the pussy.
Now, unfortunately, it seems like a lot of these young men are losing their minds. Some are even doing horrible things. What do you think about that?
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
Well, that's a very interesting take. Do you think this is because of loss of religious or Judeo-Christian values? Have people lost their way?
Pre-made religions are for plebs. If you really want to do the religion thing, you have to make your own. Personally, I practice penguinistic idolatry. I worship a giant gilded penguin statue and pray to it 4 times a day. I abide by a very strict, very confusing moral.
Now, one of the controversial figures today, and especially to extend on our conversation about young men, is 4chan, image board websites, boards of peace. But how do you feel about 4chan?
You know what? Everyone on 4chan and 8chan should be on a terror list. Every single incel. I couldn't give a single shit about their freedom of speech.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. I would have thought that you would have liked 4chan. What exactly is your thoughts on them? Is there something they're doing wrong?
You may think you're living well, but let me tell you, you are bloody well not. I once met a man who was living rent-free, rather than using a conventional currency. He was exchanging good boy points in exchange for chicken tendies.
Just while I'm here, I've got to ask you, Jordan Peterson, are traps gay?
Fucking traps is not gay if her soft feminine penis is smaller than yours, and balls don't touch. When balls touch, that's chaos.
Chaos, you say? How exactly is it chaos?
When you pull your dick out and she pulls hers out, that is chaos. That is unexplored territory. You didn't expect that. You don't know what to do. And that is the belly of the beast.
So where exactly are we going with all this? Where do you see the next century leading mankind? I personally worry about the globalist and cultural Marxist threat. Do you believe you're combating this?
It's about time I say it. I do not believe there's a God. I have been paid by globalists and Luciferians to discourage men from scrutinizing real issues. I did this by making them sexually insecure and self-conscious. I feel absolutely no remorse.
It's pretty shocking to hear that you actually work for the globalists and the Marxists. Don't you want to fight those things? Don't you want to help change things? It's hard to believe.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I'm trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top.
I've got to say, a lot of this is a bit disturbing. Don't you think you're doing something wrong?
Clean your room, bucko.